George Russell hit the track as soon as the green flag waved on Wednesday morning. Mercedes, who had a strong start to Shakedown on Monday, were eager to get as much mileage as possible in their new W17. The Silver Arrows started the day strongly, completing significant distance in the morning session. Russell, who claimed 2 spectacular victories in 2025, will be pleased with the progress his team has made so far in Barcelona.
Yeah, I mean, we got a huge amount of laps in today between Kimi and I, which was great. The track was 2 degrees this morning, so I think maybe one of the coldest track temps I've ever driven in, but everything went really smoothly and just sort of getting through our test program. I'm getting excited to go racing, to be honest. It's kind of like, it's like doing your homework versus, not that an exam is exciting, but it's like we're building up to go racing and to go qualifying and competing, and that's where the excitement lies. But you know, the hard work you put in now is going to benefit you there. So I guess we're just enjoying seeing the progress that we're making and hoping it will be enough to put us in a good place.
Kimi Antonelli would jump in for the afternoon session, progressing the team's lap count further to end the day with an impressive amount of mileage in their new car. Lando Norris debuted the new McLaren on track for the first time. The Briton, fresh off clinching last year's Drivers' Championship, was sporting the number 1 for the first time. McLaren were also debuting a new lick of paint in Barcelona, opting for a black gloss design for this Shakedown ahead of revealing their 2026 race livery at the first official pre-season test in Bahrain. The Woking outfit completed important laps in the morning session, with the new world champion at the wheel. Norris optimistic about the season ahead as he looks to become just the 12th driver to win back-to-back championships in Formula 1.
It was just nice to be back. Nice to be back here. Nice to see a number 1 on my car. So pretty cool, pretty surreal still. It's a good feelings. Yeah, just to be back here. You know, our first day on track. You know, it's an incredible thing. Nice to see it all come together. Nice to see all the hard work that everyone does. All make that car, and then I get to go and have some fun and drive it, which turned out to be a decent day, a productive day. But it's one that's really about just figuring stuff out, making sure things are working as they should, understanding things, getting our first picture on all of it. So yeah, a good day for me just to be back driving again, understanding some of the differences, but a good one for the engineers, the mechanics, the whole team to get the first look on the regulations of this year.
While Tuesday's rain was no more, there were still damp patches out on track as the cars ventured out early doors. Racing Bull's Arvid Lindblad and Alpine's Franco Colapinto were 2 of the early runners, and while the Argentinian had already clocked important laps on Monday, it was Lindblad's first laps of Barcelona, albeit having already given the car a shakedown at Imola last week. Lindblad, who is of Swedish and Indian heritage, impressed in both Formula 3 and Formula 2 over the past 2 seasons, proving to those at Red Bull that he was worthy of a seat at the sport's highest level. The Briton has worked his way through the feeder categories in impressive time, having only made the step from karts to cars in late 2022.
I was very excited to get my sort of first proper go this morning, and yeah, really enjoyed the day. It's been really good. We've run, you know, without really any problems. So full credit to everyone at VCarb and also at RBPT and Ford for the support. I think on that side it's been really good, and yeah, we got through the program. There's some bits to work on, but generally I think it's been a positive day, and I'm happy with how it's gone.
Racing Bull's Tim Goss was very complimentary of the 2026 rookie.
He's really calm, really professional. Feedback is really straightforward for someone so young. It's really impressive, and you know, his session in the car has really just been about getting to grips with this breed of car. You know, they're very different. You know, just not just the general handling of the car, but the way you've just got to manage the energy and the energy management. And he's just been really cool, calm, professional. As we're getting to grips with the balance of the car, his feedback has just been really simple, really clear. So no, really impressed with him.
At Alpine, Pierre Gasly would log more important laps in the afternoon. So once again, more valuable mileage for both Alpine and Racing Bulls on Wednesday as they prepare for the first official test in Bahrain next month. Haas will be happy with progress so far, having completed over 2 race distances on Monday with Esteban Ocon at the wheel. On Wednesday, it was Ollie Bearman in the hot seat, the Briton already having completed some laps in the new car at Ferrari's test track in Fiorano.
First of all, really happy to be back on track. It was a short winter break, but I think in typical racing driver form, after a few days, I was ready to feel some speed again. Fiorano was a good warm-up. Of course, it was wet all day, but we got through the plan that we had allocated, and now coming here, doing a bit more laps in the dry as well. It's really nice to feel the car underneath me. You know, it's very early stages in this cycle of regulations, and we've had so far up until now a very clean, laps and very clean running. It was impressive to come from Fiorano, straight away do our 200 kilometer limit, and arrive and be out at 9 a.m. in 2 days. 2 days later, here in Barcelona with Esteban, we completed more than 2 race distances, closer to 3 actually, with no major issues. It's super impressive for our team, and I think everybody should be really proud of that achievement. And now, of course, we're setting our targets high.
And despite a small reliability issue in the morning, there was more mileage for the American team throughout Wednesday as they check over the car before Bahrain testing starts on February the 11th.
We did 154 laps on day one, so we had lots of things to analyze. And then when the car went out this morning, there's lots of improvement, so that was positive. So we were a lot more in the ballpark in many areas. But unfortunately, we had this reliability issue. But nothing we cannot fix. But that obviously cost us lots of track time this morning, so we couldn't get anywhere near as much running as we wanted to do. But to be fair, we had a really good mileage on day one, so this kind of issues, it's better to discover it now, sooner rather than later. So that's what testing is for. But I'm very pleased in the sense that the improvement we made from day one to the car and all the surrounding systems.
Audi's experienced Nico Hülkenberg was at the wheel on Wednesday, taking over from former Formula 3 and Formula 2 champion Gabriel Bortoleto. The German claimed his maiden podium in Formula 1 after 239 starts at the British Grand Prix last year, and with Audi, he will be hopeful of more to come in the next few years. The Hulk, as he's affectionately known, took control on Wednesday, experiencing the R26 for the very first time.
Decent amount of laps in, few things discovered and tested. So obviously the first few impressions, collected, and so much to discover, so much to learn about them. But that's, the great thing with new cars, and enjoying to be part in that process.
Hülkenberg's previous team, Aston Martin, are expected to appear for the first time on Thursday to unveil their 2026 Challenger up close for the first time. And just like that, we've passed the midway point of the Barcelona Shakedown, with just 2 days to go before we head to Bahrain for the first official test in early February.